Crew's here. Welcome. Now, what kind of game do you want to play? Network or home? If home's what you want, home is what you get. How many people have you got? Great. So player one, what do they call you in the big bad world? Great, got it. Now player two, I know you've got to have a better name than that. Nicely done, let's move on. Player three, the keyboard waits. Alright, that'll do it. Do any of my three amigos need los instrucciones? My friends, you seem to be in control. Well, in this dimension. Your asses are grass in the next one.
Player one, choose your alter ego. Player two, choose your alter ego. Player 3, choose your alter ego.
Where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome, y'all, to the County Fair episode, which asks the question, is it wrong for a man to love his 250-pound pig? The answer to which, of course, is yeah, it's wrong. It's a freaking pig. How you doing, monkeys? Jam all in there. There's room for all three of you. Okay, screws all around. I'm easy. All right, let's do it. All right, buzz in to pick a value for the next question. Let's see the amount on this one. 2,500. Allow me to introduce Having a Swine Time, Wish You Were Deer. Well, we did it. Here we are in our soundproof booth right in the middle of a county fair. How you doing, folks? And let me tell you, I am as excited as a donkey in a barn full of sugar cubes. Let's get to it. What state has to roll up its windows each summer because the manure smell from the Iowa State Fair is wafting over its border? Indiana, Minnesota, Oklahoma, or Kansas? Take a shot. Player two, who are you going to stick it to? Player three, you got to play it. Give me an answer. Oh, Toto, I don't think you're a winner anymore. Player one, player two, who wants it? Player two, grab it. Minnesota is the only one of these states that borders Iowa. Hey, how about Iowa's state slogan? Come smell us. How about a value? Here's what we're looking at. 5,500. For your viewing pleasure, it's a human eat dog world. See what you can do with this one. If you try to make your own corn dog by rolling your family dog in the most widely grown corn in the U.S., in what will your dog be covered? Sweet corn, dent corn, flour corn, or waxy corn? Player one, do it! Player one who's getting screwed. Sorry, player two, but this one's all yours. That's not it. Player one, player three, go after it. Does this ring a bell? I've never heard of it, but it's dent corn. The only real hard part about making your own corn dog is trying to get the stick up in there. Easy. Time to choose a value. Okay, here you go. $32.50. I think it's about time to take care of those pesky insects. Greetings! Welcome to Bug Out. Buzz in to squash the bugs that don't belong in each set. And you'll be heading toward a final round value of $32.50. Come on out to the fair with me, won't you? Simply pay no attention to those gentlemen showing me their breasts through the window right now. Guys, could you move along, please? Yeah, hi, we're doing a show. Oh, yeah, you too. Okay. All right, here we go. Farm animal noises. Buzz in when you see one that's not. Treats on sticks. Bingo numbers. Dairy products. Live in the horse barn at 70 supergroups. Names for human teeth. Midwestern state capitals. I like what I saw out there, player 3. I'm going to keep my eye on you. Buzz in for the value. Let's see what this one's worth to you. $57.50. Coming at you. You too can look like a Yankee Doodle dandy. Well, lucky you. You just knocked over a milk bottle with a softball. And guess what? You won a clip-on feather. No, wait. Don't throw it away. Check it out. Assuming it has the same qualities as a real bird's feather, your new clip-on feather can help you with each of the following activities, except what? Blending in with the crowd, keeping warm, finding your favorite concession stand, or impressing that certain someone. Tell you, player 3. Feathers have absolutely nothing to do with finding food. Unless, of course, you get them stuck to a candy apple. Crackly, sweet candy apple. Hey, can we get somebody to run out and get me a Thank you, thanks very much. They're so good to me here. Grab a value. The value for this question is $4,250. Let's see what we got going. The art of the matter. Hope you're hungry. It's question time. If Edgar Degas were a face painter at a county fair, what would he most likely paint on a child's cheek? A ballet dancer, a melted clock, an old farmhouse, or a bunch of naked women? Player 1, do it! Degas is famous for his paintings of ballet dancers.
Hey, mister, can you make mine a ballet dancing Pokemon character?
Time to pick a value. Okay, well, this question is worth exactly $57.50. Up next, hey is for hellos. All right, tuck it in. We're moving. Which of these hey greetings is sort of redundant? Hey Daisy, hey Herb, hey Heather, or hey Timothy. value, player 3. Timothy is the type of grass usually used to make hay. But who'd want to socialize with hay anyway? Very dry sense of humor. Choose an amount. The reward for this question is $47.50. For your enjoyment, there's a fly in my elephant ear. Okay, I've got a fill-in-the-blank question here for you, so I want you to buzz in and type away when you know the answer. Interruptions. Yeah, come on in.
Hello, I am Madame Mystique. Would you like to have your fortune read? Good. Now, let's see what the future holds for you.
Why not?
Oh, yes, I see many things. I see country music in your future, a very successful career. Then you will open a chain of tasty chicken restaurants.
Wait a minute. Who the hell's fortune is this? Take a shot, player 2. It's Kenny Rogers' fortune.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me try again. Sometimes the stars are out of alignment and it becomes hard to get a reading. Wait, I think I've got one now. Yes. You will change your name to Chris Gaines and grow a soul patch. I don't know what that is.
Go ahead and grab an amount. The total amount for this question is $57.50. What in the... I can't read this.
It's time for...
Just unscramble the anagram, buzz in, and type it in. You move fast, you get more cash. The opening value for this question is going to be $57.50. Okay, I've got a phrase here that needs unscrambling. You up to it? No gory murder. Player 3, show me some magic. Type in that answer and hit return. Oh, to be a kid again. You know, I've tried to recreate the merry-go-round experience at home, but unfortunately my dog's back isn't strong enough to support me. Choose a value. The price on this question is $32.50. All right, give it up for Don't Shoot Till You See the Whites of Their Tooth. Hey, you know what I really love about carnivals and fairs, besides all the tube tops? The Midway. That's where the action is. What kind of surly carnies, carnival employees, would most likely end up fighting in the Battle of the Midway? Japanese carnies and American carnies, Chinese carnies and Korean carnies, Russian carnies and Italian carnies, or English carnies and French carnies. Player 3, have at it! Based on the Battle of Midway, which took place in the Pacific Ocean, the Battle of the Midway would be fought by Japanese and American carnies. Could be a pretty tough battle, what with those Japanese kamikaze carnies trying to run into the tilt-a-whirl. Buzz in for your amount. Well, clearly Player 3's got the top value this time. Player 3, what would you say to a dis or dat right about now? Players 1 and 2, what would you say to keeping quiet? The category for this dis or dat question is My Kingdom for more horsepower. All right, I'll read off 7 names. You tell me whether each one is a character from a Shakespeare play, a monster truck, or both. As each one comes up, if it's a Shakespeare character, press 1. If it's a monster truck, press 2. Press 3 if it's both. And if you want to skip one, press 4. You win some cash for each one you get correct, and you're giving me some cash for each one you get wrong or you don't get to. All right, give me 30 seconds on the clock. It's showtime. Duke of Bourbon, Shakespeare. King Crunch. Bastard of Orleans. Dr. Butt. Big Brutus. Grave Digger. One more. Crypt Keeper. That's all 7. So you got 5 right. How's it feel to be just about average? Let's see your new score. Wow, that was really exciting. Take a value. This one comes in at around $6,750. Here's a little something I call Step Right Up, suckers. See if you can wrap your skull around this. If you've sunk $27.50 into playing ring toss and all you've won is a lousy koi, what have you won? A relative of a goldfish in a baggie, a blessing written on a painter's cap, a mystic symbol on a mirrored tile, or an endangered bird feather headband. Player 2, go! No. Didn't you win that playing the knock over the milk bottle game, remember? Player 1, it's all you, player 3. Koi are Chinese carp, related to the boring old American goldfish. But listen, just because you're disappointed doesn't mean you get to throw the baggie out of the pickup window at a mailbox on the way home, okay? Go ahead and choose a value. Let's have a look at this question's value. $7,750. May I introduce, is that God in the sleeveless Van Halen t-shirt? And now, your question. If God secretly wanted to be a carnival employee, we've been over this, how would he brag about the way he runs his actual tilt-a-world? My ride goes about 1,000 miles per hour. My ride stops suddenly, once a day. My ride tilts at a cool 60-degree angle. Or, my ride goes in reverse every 4 years, man. Player 1! At its fastest point, the Earth is spinning about 1,000 miles per hour. Which only leaves one thing to say, I guess. Whee! Pick an amount. The total amount for this one is going to be $32.50. Get yourself ready for practical jokes and folks with only 6 fingers. All right, give me your best shot. Those silly carnies, you know what I'm talking about, have replaced the ordinary dunking booth with a 17th century ducking stool. If you pay $1 to try, who might you drop into the water? Accused witches, child laborers, dairy farmers, or ducks. Player 3. Player 3, who's getting the pointy end? Sorry, player 1, gotta answer it. Back during the time of the Salem witch trials, suspected criminals, usually women who turned out to be, witches, were strapped to a chair and ducked into water. If you ask me, the people of Salem don't sound too bright. Do you have any idea how hard it is to light a damp witch? Hey, player 3, when you can't successfully screw someone else, you screw yourself. Get a value. The value for this one is $72.50. Shake hands with, that's not fair. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna need, maybe it's another fortune teller. Hopefully a better one this time. Come on in. Whoa, hey, can somebody get the chicken out of here? There's a chicken. The chicken is like in my face. Could somebody do something? Ow! Get away from me, chicken! Bad chicken! Get off! Alright, fine. If nobody's gonna do anything about this stupid chicken, I'm gonna let the chicken ask the stupid question! Alright, go ahead, chicken! Yeah, okay, so there. Is it an illegal catching motion, an illegal running motion, an illegal batting motion, or an illegal pitching motion? Player 2, grab it! You heard the chicken. A balk is an illegal pitching motion in baseball. What was that? Hey, wait a minute, that wasn't funny. Pick a value. All right then, grab hold of something. All rise. The Jack Attack is now in session. Now, you know all about this. All you need is to get a clue. Who wants a pony ride? Well, throw a saddle on my back and call me lucky. Have fun. An attack. He made it look like a third grade achievement test. Now keep quiet while I tally your scores. Player 3's got it. Hey, player 1, player 2, do me a favor. Look at player 3's score and then take a look at your own scores and see if you can understand it when I tell you. You don't know Jack!
Welcome to VH1's Behind the Song. This week, Leonard Skinner.
Sure, the Freebird we all know now is like 15 minutes long, but when we started out, that song was like, what, a minute and a half? But the fans, man, they just wanted more and more.
So I told my boss, if you ask me to work on Saturday one more time...
One more time? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was playing this video game and I reached the bonus level, so I one more time!
Alright, one more time!
What's your name?
One more time.
What?
One more time!
Alright, you got it!
It was the weirdest fork. It had like one more time than regular forks.
Woohoo!
Tune in next week for another episode of VH1's Behind the Song.
If you'd like to make a call, why don't you try calling 1-900-JUICY-BABE? There are sexy girls just like me waiting to take your call and rock your world.
Do you like steak?
Mm-hmm.
Do you fancy yourself a conquistador?
See.
Then come on down to Uncharted Steaks, the restaurant for today's modern explorer. We take only the finest steaks and hide them in the restaurant. It's your job to find these steaks and claim them in the name of taste. But beware, many dangers await you on your mission.
I took a blow dart in the neck, but it was worth it for that juicy steak.
An ornery king beheaded my husband, but hey, what a steak.
My daughter was eaten by a lion. I gotta tell you, that was a great steak.
So come on down to Uncharted Steaks and claim some steak in El Nombre de Gusto.
Brains.
He's America's #1 zombie recording artist. He's inspired millions with his words and his voice. And now, available for the first time on compact disc, you can get all of Zombie Lou's greatest hits, including the heartfelt My Brain Done Left Me, Rainy Day Romance, and the unforgettable classic Rain for the Holidays. You and your loved one will want to listen to this CD again and again as Zombie Lou sings his way into your hearts. Copies are limited, so order now.
Just send $15.95 to the gravestone underneath the old oak tree, St. Peter's Cemetery, New York, New York.
If you'd like to make a call, please wait until you are driving your sports utility vehicle in heavy traffic.
Psst, hey, listen to this. It's a recording from the planet Mars.
Hey, keep it down. I'm watching a game over here. Drink.
Women, dude. You can't live with them. You can't have sex without them.
No spanking the monkey during the season, squirt.
How many times did I hear that? Hi, I'm Hawks quarterback Rusty Grew, and I'd like to tell you doing it with yourself is okay. It's easy, fun, and you don't need any special shoes. It's the best thing I know for the pregame jitters.
Cool and in control, Rusty Grew throws for over 400 yards.
Treat yourself right. Masturbate before practices and games, and you'll be a winner too.
Psst, hey, listen to this. It's a recording from the planet Venus.
Oh my god, I'm having hot flashes again. Do these pants make my butt look big? Let's go shopping.
Want to get away? Come stay at the beautiful Sam Benton Bed and Breakfast. Sam Benton is miles and miles away from civilization. Each room is equipped with a bunk-style bed and a private urinal. Continental bread and water breakfast is offered until 6:30 a.m. Enjoy recreational sports in the yard, or make new friends in the popular rec room.
You're purty.
And forget doing laundry, because each guest receives a complimentary orange jumpsuit. At Sam Benton, we'll take you away for the trip of a lifetime.
Hi, I'm Steel Dakota, president of the National Gun Association, and I'm here to tell you about yet another reason why you need to protect your right to bear arms. Consider this all too familiar scenario.
Come here, Fluffy. Yeah, nice kitty. You're a good kitty cat. Hey, wait, Fluffy, where'd you get that AK-47? Huh? Hey, don't be crazy. Hey, put that down. Wait.
Whether it's a dangerous home invader or a heavily armed house cat, America, protect your rights and protect yourself.
This week on The Bachelor Chefs, the theme is macaroni and cheese.
I see the Bachelor Chef is preparing his macaroni and cheese using a zesty white cheddar mix.
Yes, and what's this? He only uses half the recommended amount of milk?
Fascinating.
The challenger is seasoning his macaroni and cheese with pepper and a dash of leftover Tabasco sauce.
The smell is extraordinary.
Who will win this battle?
The Bachelor Chef's macaroni and cheese did not boil too long. It is not mushy.
The dish is creamy, but not too rich, or a buttery goop.
The challenger's macaroni and cheese, it is a bit runny, perhaps too much milk.
Yes, he should have allowed it to sit for a few minutes.
Next time on The Bachelor Chefs.
If you'd like to make a call, don't use a cactus. It will sting.